So, Mark, ready for the season finale of Mastermind?
I mean, yeah, look, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to kick off. But look, I've got to ask, right? Why does the set look like this?
Oh, yeah, budget cuts, the CBBS lot moved in.
Right, yeah, that's fine. Look, I get that, that's fine. But why didn't you tell me this before right now?
Because we need a cold open.
What?
Roll titles.
What? Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Mini Mastermind, the crazy quiz for clever kids. What? Anyway, I'm your host, Mark J. Coleman, and this is the finals. Our two contestants have bested every child in their path so far, and, as you'd expect, they made it look easy. Their names are Jack Brown, whose specialist subject is Scottish football, and Josh Hughes, whose subject is the works of Edgar Wright. The rules, since 19... are simple. First, both contestants will be given 2 minutes to answer questions on their respective specialist subjects, after which they'll be given 2.5 minutes on general knowledge. Of the two, the victor will be crowned the Mini Mastermind Monarch and take home £100,000 Lebanese pounds. The loser will be utterly devastated by being sprayed with the silly string of shame. The stakes couldn't be higher, so if I could ask the first contestant to take the chair, please. Your name,
Jack Brown,
your age,
20.
and your specialist subject, please.
Scottish football.
Scottish football, where dreams go to die.
Yeah.
You have 2 minutes on the clock, starting now. Stephen O'Donnell has both played for Scotland at the senior international level and is currently playing for Motherwell. What position does he play?
Right back.
No, defence. The Scottish Premiership, the top division of the league, is currently sponsored by which second-hand car dealership?
The Cinch.
Yes. With a capacity of over 60,000, what is the name of the Scottish football stadium with the largest capacity?
Celtic Park.
Yes. The Scottish men's national team has qualified for the World Cup 8 times in its history. What is the furthest round of the competition Scotland has ever reached?
The group stage.
Yes. In the 2012-2013 season, Rangers, after falling into insolvency, was demoted from their position in the Scottish Premier League. What division were they demoted to?
League 2.
Third League. In 2016, Motherwell FC became the first top-flight club in the UK to be majority fan-owned. As 76% shareholder Les Hutchison sold his shares to the supporters club. How much did he sell his shares for?
Pass.
£1. When Celtic and Rangers play each other in a match, the game is referred to as Old Firm. What is the equivalent term when Hearts and Hibs play?
The Edinburgh Derby.
Yes. A major upset was seen in the 2022-2023 Scottish Cup as the feeder league team, Darvel FC, won 1-0 against which Premiership team?
Aberdeen.
Yes. Over the years, Celtic and Rangers have featured the logos of many sponsor companies on their kits. Which brand of beer has been seen on the front of both clubs' jerseys?
Tenants.
Carling. When Dundee United play away games, they wear their away kits, which are colour black. Which colour are their home kits?
Tangerine or orange?
Orange and black, I'll give you that. In the 2020-2021 season, Rangers won the Premiership, stopping Celtic's almost record-breaking win streak. If Celtic had won, how many Premiership titles in a row would they have had?
10.
Yes. Stephen Hamill became the manager for Motherwell. I'll start so I finished. Stephen Hamill became the manager for Motherwell in August 2022, but was sacked only 6 months later. Name the man that replaced him.
Who replaced Stephen Hamill? Stuart Kettlewell.
Yes. So Jack, at the end of that round, I said you got 2 questions wrong that were actually right. I'm just trying to keep you on your toes. Don't worry about it. You have 10 points.
Thank you.
So, if I could ask our next contestant to join me on the chair, please. name,
Josh Hughes,
your age,
25.
and your specialist subject, please.
Edgar Wright movies.
The works of Edgar Wright, the Cornetto guy.
That's the one.
You have 2 minutes on the clock, starting now. In The World's End, Oliver Chamberlain has a birthmark on his forehead shaped like a 6. Because of this, what nickname is he given by the group?
Pass.
Oh man. After learning of the zombie apocalypse, Shaun, from Shaun of the Dead, makes plans to go to the safest place he knows. Name that pub.
The Winchester.
Yes. Hot Fuzz's nefarious supermarket owner, Simon Skinner, is portrayed by what James Bond actor?
Timothy Dalton.
Yes. In the sitcom Spaced, Simon Pegg's character, Tim, dreams of becoming a successful comic book creator. What does Jessica Hines' character, Daisy, aspire to be?
A writer?
Yes. In Baby Driver, Baby saves a killer song for when he needs to drive especially well. What song is his killer song?
Bell Bombs?
Brighton Rock by Queen. Last Night in Soho features the star of Netflix's The Queen's Gambit. What is her name?
Can you repeat the question, sorry?
Last Night in Soho features the star of Netflix's The Queen's Gambit. What is her name?
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yes. In Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Scott's ex, Envy Adams, leads the fictional band Clash at Demonhead, the guitarist of which is an evil ex. What dietary requirement does he have?
Vegan?
Yes. In Hot Fuzz, there is a subplot brought to the attention of the officers by Stephen Merchant's character. What animal does he tell them has escaped the castle?
Pass.
A swan. In Baby Driver, it is revealed that Baby's parents died when he was a child. How did they die?
Car crash.
Yes. In Shaun of the Dead, on the day of the zombie outbreak, Shaun goes to his corner shop, as he does every other day. Along with a Diet Coke, what ice cream does he buy?
Cornetto.
Yes. In Scott Pilgrim, Ramona's evil ex, Roxy, is only defeated after Ramona instructs Scott to target a weak spot. What is Roxy's weak spot?
The behind her leg?
Under her knee. In the beginning of Shaun of the Dead, Shaun and Ed... I'll start so I'll finish. In the beginning of Shaun of the Dead, Shaun and Ed try killing zombies in the garden, in part by throwing vinyl records at them. One of the records was the soundtrack of what film?
Dawn of the Dead?
Batman. So Josh, at the end of that round, you scored 7 points.
Cheers.
You're welcome. We've reached the middle of the show, which means it's time for the mid-show scores. In second place is Josh with 7 points, and in first place is Jack with 10 points. We're going to move on to the general knowledge round now, so if I could call up our first contestant to the chair, please. We'll put 2.5 minutes on the clock this time. General knowledge. Your time starts now. What is the name of the annual music and arts festival first held in 1999, hosted by the Empire Polo Club in Indio, California?
Coachella.
Yes. In imperial measurements of weight, a stone is equal to how many pounds?
12.
14. Serving a reign of 64 years, 6 years less than Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, which monarch of the United Kingdom and Commonwealth served the second longest reign?
Queen Elizabeth first.
Queen Victoria. What American police procedural comedy began in 2013 on the Fox network and ended in 2021 on NBC?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes. In football, the move whereby a player kicks or heads the ball to another player of the same team is called a what?
Pass.
Yeah, fair enough. Which deodorant and antiperspirant company is known as Axe in the US and other territories?
Lynx.
Yes. Widely recognised for their surrealist style in their later work, which Spanish painter is most famous for their co-founding the Cubist movement?
Pass.
Pablo Picasso. Iceland, a country known for its large amount of volcanic activity, has a population of 376,000, 36% of which live in its capital. What is the capital's name?
Pass.
Reykjavik. All hailing from the Conservative Party, how many Prime Ministers has the United Kingdom had in the last 13 years?
6.
5. What's like the biggest, most biggest animal you've ever seen in your life?
And I've seen.
Yeah.
I don't know, like an ostrich or something.
No, you're a liar. It's an elephant. What single released by artist Ariana Grande features writing credits to Rodgers and Hammerstein after having been deemed an interpolation of their song My Favourite Things?
No idea.
7 rings. Marrow fat and sugar snap are varieties of what vegetable?
Peas.
Yes. What illness is spread through saliva and common in young adults is also known informally as the kissing disease?
Ganja fever, mono.
Yes. Which common small British songbird is often referred to by the epithet red breast?
Robin.
Yes. The Macarena was a viral music sensation in the mid-1990s, particularly because of its recognisable accompanying dance. Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I like to see. Excellent. Created in 1997 with infant psychology in mind, which children's television show featured the likes of Lala, Dipsy and Poe?
Teletubbies.
Yes. What name is usually given to a book, which is a collection of maps in a single volume?
Atlas.
Yes. So Jack, at the end of the general knowledge round, you scored 10 points, bringing your total up to 20.
Oh, minty. Thanks very much.
You're very welcome. Now, if I could bring our second contestant to join me on the chair, please. General knowledge, 2.5 minutes on the clock again. Your time starts now. In German words such as schön, meaning beautiful, what's the name of the mark consisting of 2 dots placed over a vowel to indicate they should be pronounced differently?
Pass.
Umlaut. Which is the smallest planet in our solar system?
Pluto?
Mercury. Guess what number I'm thinking of right now?
7.
420, come on. Which legendary surrealist artist is famous for painting melting clocks?
Van Gogh?
Salvador Dali. What was the name of the coffee shop frequented by the main characters in 90s NBC sitcom Friends?
Central Park?
Yes. Christmas, that festive time of presents and snowfall, is the time at which this drink, made of milk, cream, sugar and eggs, is traditionally consumed.
Eggnog?
Yes. Following 18 years of Conservative rule under the premiership of Margaret Thatcher and John Major, the Labour Party's Tony Blair became Prime Minister in what year?
2012?
1997. The card security code, CSC, are the three wacky little numbers found on the back of credit cards. Would you give me yours?
No.
Oh, whatever. That's fine. How many times has England won the Men's Football World Cup?
Once?
Yes, in 1966 to be specific. In Greek mythology, this figure was punished by Hades for cheating death twice. Sisyphus was his name, and his punishment was to roll what up a hill for eternity?
Boulder?
Yes. What adjective used to describe a medical implement that's totally clean and free from bacteria can also refer to an animal such as a mule that's unable to produce young?
Pass.
Sterile. From what grain is the Japanese spirit sake made?
Wheat?
Rice. Am I doing a good job?
Yeah, you're right.
Good, you get a point for that, good job. Scurvy, the disease commonly spread on pirate ships from the 16th to 18th century, is caused by a lack of which vitamin?
D?
C. Street artist Banksy is originally associated with which British city?
London.
Bristol. Pyrophobia is defined as the fear of what?
Fire?
Yes. The Oscars has awarded over 3,000 Academy Awards since 1929. Which person has won the most total Academy Awards?
Meryl Streep?
Walt Disney. Who's faster, the Flash or Sonic the Hedgehog?
Flash.
Sonic, man, come on. With a total of over 75 billion, which artist has the all-time most streams on Spotify?
Kendrick Lamar?
Drake. So Josh, at the end of that round, you scored 6 points. Bring your total up to 13? 13.
Cool.
And so, we've reached the end of the show. Now it's time to tally up the final scores. In second place is Josh with 13 points, meaning the winner is Jack with 20 points. Yeah, let's go. Well done. Cool. Don't worry about it. Now, we're going to go to the reward and the punishment. Well, Jack, congratulations. You've taken the crown as Mini Mastermind Monarch. Allow me to introduce you to your prize.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
100,000 Lebanese pounds, all for you to take home. There it goes. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling really good. I was feeling confident for the start. I feel
I can
like I really did have it in the bag for
I
the
felt
weekend.
that. I felt
yeah,
that in
it
the
was
chair,
it was that era of confidence. But I had a fantastic time. Obviously, Josh, a great competitor, but unfortunately, just wasn't good enough.
I should let you know, 100,000 Lebanese pounds is a fiver, but you know we'll take care of that later on.
Yeah, spot on.
Josh, you are the loser. You're all prepped and ready to go. How you feeling, buddy?
Ready for my big shot.
How you feel about losing?
A typical, innit?
Yeah.
Expected it.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I'll all be over soon because now you have 10 seconds of the silly string of shame.
Hit me with it.
We'll be hitting you with it. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready?
Aye.
Okay. 10 seconds on the clock. Josh, your time starts now. Oh my God, it's amazing. Yes, sir! Get him! Oh my God. How are you going to clean yourself up after this? I don't know.
I'm going home like this.
Is that already out? Oh well, it's fine. I'll go another one. Don't worry about it. Okay, keep going.
Got a real taste to it.
Yeah, it does. Make sure I get it right in your mouth. There we go.
right in it.
Yeah. Ah,
Don't I look pretty?
that never gets sold. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us on Mini Mastermind. Until next time, goodbye. In Greek mythology, what mythical creature portrayed with the body of a man and the head of a bull was contained at the centre of the labyrinth, unable to escape? This is unbearable, man.